Hi, everyone. I'm Anna, and welcome to day 2 of our series on restoration and healing 5 days to a healthier you. Today's message is Healing 102, being aware of your healing journey. From Exodus 15:26. He said, "If you listen carefully to the Lord your God and do what is right in his eyes, if you pay attention to his commands and keep all his decrees, I will not bring you any of the diseases I brought on the Egyptians, for I am the Lord who heals you." This verse is part of the story of Moses, who was leading the people across the Red Sea after they had escaped Egypt. And they were tired and came upon a place of undrinkable water called Mara. And Moses called to God for help and was provided with a way to make the water drinkable. Now, this message was part of God's message to them about testing their faith and their obedience, and knowing that God would care for them, protect them, and help them to stay safe from disease and heal them. In today's world, the message is the same. Be obedient and faithful and seek healing from God, and He'll provide for you, and He'll heal you of all the things and give you hope. Just as God led the people out of Egypt with Moses, He leads us down our own correct path. But we have to rely on Him to do it. We have to commit to following the path that God created for us. And by doing so, we receive spiritual health, restoration, and protection from all of our trials and tribulations. So I might ask you, are you truly following the path that God has for you? And are you listening to Him and taking instruction on how to reach your destiny? Are you choosing to live a Christ-like life and getting yourself aligned with your purpose and His will for you? And are you choosing your healing journey and asking God for courage and compassion? Each time that we face a difficult experience, problem, or hardship, we face a test of individual strength, patience, and faith. When we're broken and vulnerable, we get a new opportunity to choose and grow, a new way to heal from whatever it is that hurts us. And sometimes, unfortunately, a second or maybe even third time if you haven't been obedient in the past. Now, I've repeated plenty of lessons in my life, only to realize how foolish and stubborn I had been and how much easier my life could have been. Not being obedient brings various consequences, like less or no blessings, spiritual struggle or challenge, spiritual discipline, and sometimes negative outcomes. In addition to the poor relationship that you'll end up having with God and the negative impact on your personal journey, especially when you're trying to heal and move on. Moving through your healing journey requires you to develop trust with God as He leads us through our peaceful place of divine blessings, spiritual maturity, knowledge, emotional well-being, and alignment, along with our values and unconditional love. And God promises to physically restore us and make us whole rather than limiting us. But when you don't choose to be grateful or accepting and fall to human weakness, He can't give you hope and He can't heal you. Now, our journeys are deeply personal, and no one can walk them for us. But we also aren't required to do it alone. Each step is followed closely by a loving and giving God. And He understands that healing begins with our own understanding that change is needed, not because we're broken, but because we need Him to feel whole again. He knows that starting the process means learning and not ignoring it, even if we've buried those feelings in the past. And He's not going to judge you. He just wants a commitment to showing up for the journey and choosing to embrace the care that He promised to us. To choose the lessons and allow ourselves to be shaped in the opportunity and growth that only God can offer to us. Essentially, to let go and let God. So today I say this to you. Healing is one of the bravest things you can do. I know I've had to do it, and it is painful, and it takes a lot of courage to fix what hurts you. Letting go of people and things that don't serve you is sometimes very painful, but to move ahead, you have to do it. It's required. And God promises that you're not going to be alone. And even if it seems uncertain, I promise He's there with you every step of the way. He just needs you to show up for it and acknowledge the need to be healed. So choose today to be healed. Desire to find restoration and not emergency intervention. Choose obedience and trust in the relationship you have with God, and choose to be spiritually aligned so you can complete your journey too. Allow God to teach you how to be perfectly fulfilled through divine healing and restoration. Choose a deeper dependence on God and find a journey in healing in God's unconditional love. If this resonated with you, comment love, and I'll direct message you the link to our Facebook page and our website. Please like and share this post. Thank you for your donations to My Divine Mission and for helping me to keep my messages alive. I'll see you next time.